If you like this movie or TV show, you should read this book, but make it Zando edition. Part 2. If you like The Shining and you like media about creepy hotels, you should read The Invisible Hotel. In this book, we follow a young Korean woman who keeps dreaming about this strange hotel with endless keys to endless rooms, and in her real life she's dealing with her mother constantly washing the bones of their ancestors in their communal bathtub. Her brother is in the army at the border, and her sister is dealing with a life-changing tragedy, so things aren't really going great in her real life or in her dream world, and slowly the two kind of start to blend together as we learn about the history of her ancestors and Korea as a whole. Both The Shining and The Invisible Hotel feature a creepy hotel, like I said, but I'd say The Shining is more of a gore aspect. Think blood exploding out of the elevators, while The Invisible Hotel is more of a lit fic, lit horror, slow, eerie situation. If you like The Bachelor or the movie Sasquatch Sunset, you should read Patricia Wants to Cuddle. In this book, the final 4 contestants of a reality dating show are taken to this remote island off the Pacific Northwest, where they slowly start to encounter the local furry resident of the island called Patricia, who has some angst and some troubles, and things get quite weird and quite messy, to say the least. I don't think I need to make the connection for you between this media and this book. I'll let you use your imagination. It's also queer, so that's another plus. If you like the film 20th Century Women, you will like the book Women and Children First. In this book, the main catalyst is the tragic death of a young woman at a house party, and each chapter follows someone who knew said woman and their experience with knowing her, but also their experience as being a woman in this quiet Massachusetts town, now struck by tragedy. Both this film and this book follow different narratives of different women, of different ages and experiences, but I'd say this book has more of a grief aspect to it that the film does not. Last, if you like the docuseries I'll Be Gone in the Dark, then you'll like Carrie Carolyn Coco, My Friend, Her Murder, and an Obsession with the Unthinkable. In 2016, the author's friend Carolyn Bush was murdered by her roommate, and the author follows the events that took place around this murder, but also who Carolyn was as a person, and also looks into this kind of boys club situation that was going on at the college that both Carrie and the murderer went to. Both this docuseries and this book have that personal aspect to the true crime, with I'll Be Gone in the Dark having Michelle McNamara's personal story intertwined throughout her research about the serial killer, and this book being written by someone who personally knew Carrie, plus telling Carrie's story through her friends and family, as opposed to that clinical true crime lens that we usually see with most true crime books.